I see Antichrist 45, which is big on Trump being the Antichrist. I don't know if they're tracking the date. Like, I don't think. And, you know, you always hope they're not controlled opposition. 1.23 thousand. It's pretty good, right? It says asteroid and the covenant with many. Asteroid Apophis. We're going to do IPEC GOAT tonight, by the way. I've been meaning to do that, and I just heard something from Jim Brown, Grace and Truth Ministries, going over so they're just getting a look at it. Okay. He said something about how the Druids or the pagan world liked the crescent moon because of the horns. The crescent moon and the horns, pagan. Pagan symbols and meanings, wise witches, witchcraft. Pagan symbols for the crescent moon are common calendar markings. Sun or moon with a crescent moon on the side creates appearance of horns. So there it is. You get up there to IPEC GOAT. By the way, my video on numbers, y'all, that's deep. I went ahead and just unraveled my whole life history with numbers, pretty much. And when you click it, it's 52, 51, which were my two marriage numbers. Again, I don't run numbers anymore, but all right, so we're going to take a look at IPEC GOAT. But yeah, that video with the numbers now. The pagan symbol's crescent moon. What if Trump were to go down on a crescent moon, waxing or waning? And it does get crescent E at October 31st. Well, let's look at the moon phases. I looked at it earlier today. It was it's not up there. Okay. Phases of the moon. Dadgummit. Phases of the moon, October 2021. Yeah, I was being lazy.
Here's information.
I was daydreaming about something else. And I think this one was the one I liked when we did another video today. Yes. So on Halloween, you get those horns. Same on the 30th. Phases of the moon, November 2021. And that is the almanac. I thought, yeah, almanac.com. So let's just try to go with the same look. And there it is. Oh, we can just change it. There we go. So you see the horns. And they disappear by November 2nd, pretty much November 3rd. Then you have what that people call the dark side of the moon. I see you on the dark side of the moon. That had to be to Trump, didn't it? I'll see you on the dark side of the moon lyrics. Brain damage. That could be about the Trump assassination. Brain damage. The lunatic is on the grass. That's golf course. The lunatic is in the hall. Does he then run to the clubhouse? I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. And if your head explodes with dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. He could go down anywhere between 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd, rise on the 3rd day, or on the dark side of the moon, or at the new moon. That is a new moon in Scorpio. Isn't there a scorpion in I Pet Goat at the end? And we know that there is the crescent moon. He rises up through the full moon much later. But when he goes down, we don't think it's nowhere near it. So we're going to take off the sound. We're going to put this rascal on 2-speed, and we're going to go at it one more time. It's been a while. It's been probably 6 months since I've gone through I Pet Goat. So you get the money sign, which of course is Trump, money, 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 money. Remember that? That's what opened up his TV show, The Apprentice. It always opened up with that song. And Trump and Satan, of course, are 2 peas in a pod. Might be Satan's seed, Satan's son. I mean, who knows how all this works? And that's not important, or at least that's not my specialty, or it's not really what we do here. Then you get the dunce cap for Donald, or the D. And so all 3 of these presidents are really representative of Trump. Now over here you have IMQ, and there's a close-up of her where over the shoulder is all you see, the letters I, M, Q. Now say that quickly. I am Q. I am Q. If I told you I am Q, you would thought I said I am Q. So Q, of course, we've always said is nothing more than the ghost in the machine, artificial intelligence, Satan in the computer. And that's who animated this to perfection for their world. And we'll get to that close-up of her in a minute. But again, the D for Donald, the president. And there is a brain split there on the wall. Wonder if he does get, like they say, he's got brain damage from the deadly wound. Beast out of the sea, Donald, who was president. I see that. What about y'all, right? Looks like a 5 and a 7. And looks like Donald laying down dead right there. And that looks like a 5, and that looks like a 7. And there's something on his cheek. I forget. I've watched Theology and other people break that down. Theology is a real big I Pet Goat guy, and I've watched him and gotten stuff from him. I haven't watched him really in a while. I've skimmed through some of his stuff recently. But there's man's evolution, and you see the end where man is enlightened. When they go through the mark of the beast, they get their final evolutionary state of godhood, because they will use, the fallen angels will use the human body as an avatar. And we prove that in our Hell is Not Eternal Torment videos. Well, who does get eternal torment day and night forever and ever? Satan, the beast, and the false prophet, and those that took the mark. That's because it's all of fallen angels overtaking the human body. Period. That's what that is. But again, my daily Bible studies channel, TS Daily Bible Studies, we did an extensive study on it last Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I would start Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of last week's Bible studies, and you'll have the whole overview. Or go to Telling Truth Archives, click playlist, and go down to the playlist called Hell is Not Eternal Torment. I think I get better as I go, though, with it. So there she is. Let's go at the 52-second mark. I am Q. I am Q. And there's the hearts. Now, another thing I got when listening to Jim Brown talk about these holidays, it's that Mardi Gras, they're weeping for, is it Tammuz or somebody, for 40 days. So after Trump goes down, I don't know, like, remember how we did the 43 thing, rose on the third day, and then for 40 days, he is what, maybe in the underworld with the fallen ones in the abyss, and then he rises and he ascends out of the bottomless pit where he has been communing spiritually with the fallen ones. And that would be on a full moon. And we've gone back 43 days from various dates. And we'll continue to look at that, but let's just keep going. He's going to morph into Obama. And again, with that thing on his cheek, or the crescent moon or whatever, now we get to something very telling, a big tell. Let's slow it all the way down. You get the stag horns over Trump's head. So the rebirthing process has begun. Or he is, or it's just him representing the stag. Let's just say that, because that's his hand signal. He sits like that constantly. And I want to take a look at the roles. We've done that before. So he's down and she's depressed. And that lady just came out. We saw it on a video where she was dressed in white and she was talking. It was a video about the moon. Or she's got a product, or she wrote a book concerning the moon. And she really, a YouTube video really exposed that she's, the way she's dressed and with the blonde hair and the blue eyes and the white dress, that she's representing this girl. And it was talking about this moon that we're in now. Let me look for it real quick. By the way, I just read a comment from concerning that video I did on the numbers, and she was very respectful. She likes the channel. She's just like, you lost me when you got into Earl and stuff. And I've got the articles of when he was killed and by his mother. And doesn't it? Yeah. And there's the next one. And there's the last one right there. Shooting incident occurred approximately 1:30 a.m. And Wright was transported to Winter Haven Hospital where he died at 2:30 a.m. The address was 3803, which, you know, there's that 38 again. So I've got most everything about everything that I tell y'all. I didn't cover it though in that video, but we can certainly go over all of that at some point if y'all would like, if y'all request it. I would assume most of y'all would probably be like, we really don't want to hear about or get into any of this stuff anymore. So, but let's get back to the iPad goat. This was it.
Announced the launch of a candle under her new wellness brand, Wild Moon.
Named borrowed from the £40 candle will be launched alongside a wreath.
So she had a book or candle called Wild Moon. And We Seek and We Find equated her to her. It was called Wild Candle. Is that right?
TV presenter Holly Willoughby announced the launch of a candle under her new wellness brand, Wild Moon.
Holly Willoughby, Wild Moon. Holly Willoughby, Wild Moon. What is Wild Moon? Facts about Holly Willoughby's. The morning's Holly Willoughby. Okay. One day ago, there she is over the full moon. So there she's sitting in the crescent moon, which is kind of what we're going over. So is it that full moon when it's waning that puts us into late October, early November, that Trump would go down? It's exactly what that is. That is exactly what that is. And commentary, fair use commentary. So Trump's down. Now, she's sitting inside a solar eclipse. What's the corona around her? Is it not? And you see where it says Trump exit, because we already established that that's Trump. And so this is Trump's exit. And there's the buck full moon. Solar eclipse. Buck full moon solar eclipse. There aren't any. Remember, I did just look at those eclipses. I mean, there's nothing in July. Anything in June, June 10th. That's not it. So it's really hard to figure out as she sits inside the corona and the buck is highlighted. And during his exit, sorry, let me not have that blown up for you. So that's going to have to be a mystery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Days of Darkness from Loose Change and American Coup. The guy that did Loose Change has done something on an asteroid hitting a house. He's done a movie about an asteroid hitting a house. So after 10 Days of Darkness, he's going to go through the rebirthing process. That really does kind of take you to the November 9th to November 19th full moon. That gave us, that, by the way, had the best gematria for nailing. Remember when we did that video and it showed that was the best gematria? Because it gave the day, gave all kind of stuff. That was good. That was good. That was a good video. I don't think I wrote a lot of it down. November 9th. Yeah, that was it. Let me pause for a second. All right, I'm really glad I found it. Hopefully I can remember that. Tons of gematria content. I really should put this to a spreadsheet. November 19th, it says, this is Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos. Then you get November 19. Donald Trump is dead. Moon in Taurus, which matches. Blackout Tuesday. Donald Trump's in Norfolk, Virginia. That's what, that's, yeah. I mean, the moon is in Taurus on the 19th. That's a full moon in Taurus. Let's continue. Let's get back on point. So we just counted 10 days of darkness there. Or 10. We counted 10. And they were always talking about the 10 days of darkness. That would be when he would. Oh no, let's just keep going. See if something comes to us. So he's going through the rebirthing process. And Trump is, Obama is sweating the fact that he's gone down. And that is a snow full moon. Now, we saw Wisconsin pop up there. It'll be snowing in Wisconsin by November 19th. Does a big snowstorm come through early? Or is this about the snow full moon when he's going to rise? Or the cold full moon? Psalm 23 probably needs to be gematria'd. School, America's going down. So it's the fall of America, rioting in the streets, martial law, because the twin Trumps have gone down. He's going through the rebirthing process. Has the tsunami hit from La Palma? And there's the crescent moon. Now it's constant snow. Snow, snow, snow. This is the cold full moon on December 18th. So it looks cold, at least. And he's going through the rebirthing process through the technology, the ghost in the machine. The rebirthing process is shown to us many, 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 many different ways. That's, what do I want to say? Nubius, or I don't know. I forget. Anubis. Greek god Anubis. When you get the front symbolism from the front, by the way, did you notice something there? I just did for the first time. Right eye is utterly darkened. The right eye is darkened. Isn't that something? That was a first. And here comes the horn. The horn blows, by the way. Right there, you heard the horn at the 237, 238 mark. 237. Ghost in the machine, the technology. Markets plunge, or it said war, markets plunge. There's 500 right there for Antichrist. G500 is the number for Antichrist. Strong's Concordance. Markets plunge, war. Snow, snow, snow. Kind of like the Super Bowl trophy. Somebody says, y'all give a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff been told, been said. That looks like an explosion. And, you know, Theology Ed breaks this stuff down in fine detail. Is that the National Championship Dr. Pepper trophy? Is that the Super Bowl trophy? We've had that explained to us in other videos. Now you're going to see his eyes go red and black which are the next two horses after the white horse and the crowning, you're going to get red horse simultaneously with what? Black horse. Red horse, black horse. So you're getting the war and the famine, which of course comes with death to 2 billion. It's got Juanita on his arm. It's the year of the tiger, which is coming up February 1st. The Day of the Dead is right in the exact middle of the video. Makes you think it would take place in the year of the tiger when you look at it like that. Or because he represents the Day of the Dead that took place all the way back in October. Now here you are at the year of the tiger. And now you've got war issues. That could be what is being shown also. We showed how in the James Bond movie, they replicated that exactly. So the transformation is taking place. The fire god. Rebirthing. Who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of writings on these walls too, with numbers and so forth. Seeing people really break that down. I'm starving, my stomach's growling. I hate to get lazy on y'all. Then of course, here comes who can make war with the beast, because it looks like he's finally ended the situation, or World War III. And, oh, excuse me, and he is ready to ascend from the bottomless pit, or get on with the abomination that causes desolation. So he's ascending out of the bottomless pit, obviously, on a full moon. Spiritually. So he's birthed. That went real quick, didn't it? Yeah, see it really speed up. I wanted to see if there's anything in the background. Sorry. All religions crumble. Yes, they performed that a while back. That's predictive programming to match IPEC Go. But this is, remember, when he speaks, all religion is gone. The Egyptian, the Muslim, like every god, everything's gone. Everything's gone. That was when they said Scorpion. Pyramids fall. Remember when that came up in gematria a lot, because the Egyptian god and goddess world, everything's gone. It's now the god of fortresses, which is Chibel, which is mixing man and machine. Now, this thing is 727 long. That was Earl's birthday that I just showed you the pictures of. That was his birthday. His number's 37044. 7 times 27 times 1.960, 1960. 37044. So every bit of this from Earl's death, which I knew threw that girl off, y'all, it's so much, it's like it's in my head and it's so much to explain. But that last video I did, it really, I don't know. I don't know if I helped us at all with this IPEC goat. I really don't. It could be coming right up in late October. It could be in November. It could be in December. Oh, it could be sometime in the year of the tiger. All right, love y'all.